what's up with it? This your man Lenny Mack. Welcome to the first episode of Lenny in the City. Tonight we're broadcasting live from Club Patron. I'd like to introduce you to my panel, the beautiful lovelies. We have Miss Bougie Girl, Island, and the beautiful Danae. I'd like to introduce you to my co-host for this evening, Miss K. Renee. And of course the man about town himself, Richie Rich. Tonight's topics are tricking. When is it cool to trick? When is it not cool to trick? When is it really called tricking? And the other topic of the night is bringing your kids around new people. When is it fine? When is it not? Is it a double standard for men and women? So let's get it started. Lenny in the City, baby, broadcasting live from the hood near you. Let's make it out. You know, I love tipping. You know, I go in, I'll do what I do in there. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't do is I don't trick. You know what I'm saying? So my definition of tricking is a man who has to pay for pussy when he ain't got game enough about himself to get it free. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people might tell you if you take a girl out on a date or whatever, that's tricking. To me, that's not tricking. If you have a chick or you have a wife or a girlfriend or somebody in your life, that's not tricking at all. It's when you meet somebody on the side of the, you know, you meet somebody, say at a strip club or at a club, and she's a beautiful young lady, and the first thing you do is go up to her and tell y'all the shit that you got and what you can do for her. That's tricking. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Now, everybody else has different opinions about it, and that's what we're here to talk about. When is tricking, and when is it not? So, with that said, let's take it to my co-host with the lovely K. Renee. What is your idea on that?
I have no idea. I pretty much agree with you. You know what I mean? It's like, for me, I don't know anything about the chicken thing, bro. So the other side of that.
I understand. Well, let me say
this. Personally, I would agree. I would think that tricking is somebody telling you I have this, I have that for you, and that's the only reason that they're messing with you. The female wouldn't mess with you if you didn't have that at all. That's what I think it would be.
And let me say, the lovely K. Renee is married, so you know she ain't in that life no more. So let me ask my beautiful lovelies. What's lovely? Tricky. Lovely, what's tricky? My bad.
Well, I feel like, you know, when it comes down to niggas tricking, I think they have some insecurities within themselves where they have to boast about the things that they have in life just to get the girl, you know, that they want, or just for the girl to show them any attention. Now, there is a difference from tricking and when you do have a woman in your life. So, if I was a guy and I just met someone on the spot and I'm like, hey, let me give you this, I require that it's tricking. But if, you know, a dude, hey ma'am, how you doing? You know, maybe we can talk, get to know each other, take you out to eat tomorrow. I don't really label that as tricking.
Let me ask you this. You the brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're a young lady, you know, you probably meet all kinds of dudes in your life, you know, you probably, I don't know, you know, stay by yourself, you know, you meet a Cardinal page, you meet a dude, you know, y'all been fucking, you know, I ain't gonna say fucking, y'all just been dating, maybe a couple of weeks, right? You've been dating for a couple of weeks, and you say, would you call that brother up and say something like, hey baby, next week, man, I really need some help on my phone bill. Is that too soon to ask that brother for some paper?
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
I've been independent all my life. Even when I have a guy in my life right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The things he do for me is because he wants to. I never ask. So I wouldn't call myself, I need my partner to pay, because I'm going to go out and get it on my own. You know, I have a 9 to 5. I don't do no stripping or nothing. You know, so I'm going to make my own money and make sure my bills are paid. So.
What about you,
I don't think it's true. If you ask a guy to pay your phone bill and y'all been dating.
But how long though? How long?
But like a week, like weeks.
About a week. Is a week cool to asking to pay your phone bill? A week. Just 1 week. You know, you been chopping it up with Memphis Cat Park down, wherever where you ain't got it. And you know, y'all been talking on the phone or whatever, you know, you're going on 1 date with you.
Yeah, that is too soon. It is.
That's too soon? Is that too soon, Danae? It is. So when is it right for a person, when is it right for, you know, a person to ask, for you to ask a person for something? When is it the most comfortable time?
I mean, get to know him first, you know, because I just feel like you need to get to know him. Because if it's a real man that you're dealing with, a week is not enough. Because a real man, if a female asks a real dude within a week, he pay my phone bill, a real man gonna be like, I don't know what you think this is, you know what I'm saying? I just met you last week at the club. We ain't even went to the park. You know, we didn't have to eat nothing.
Be like a year or so.
Yeah, we need a couple more months to get to know each other.
What you think about it, Richie Rich?
Me, I feel like the whole meaning of tricking is, I mean, you gotta be tricked. You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. Like, you gotta be tricked to get your money up. Like, a female gotta trick you into giving your money. If you just offering it, I mean, that's not really tricking, because shit, you don't spend it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But if she tricking you, like telling you all these lies, like, oh, my car just got towed, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit like that. I mean, that's tricking, you know what I'm saying? Because you getting tricked into spending your cash, you know what I'm saying?
So, well, let me
That's why they say it's not tricking if you got it. Because if a nigga got it, you know what I'm saying? He not tripping on no $1,000 if he got 100,000, you know what I'm saying? That's not tricking him. He'll throw that shit at the club.
Well, let me ask you this, on that same logic, that same logic, I know people, you know what I'm saying, and their thing is, they don't really want to deal with the dating, they don't want to deal with all the stress of the relationship, right? So it's easier for some people to go, say, on Backpage, find them a little chick that's looking good, selling their pussy, right? And say, hey, look, how much? 150? I got 80. You know what I'm saying? And he tells me they usually go for it, right? So is that tricky because he has it? You know,
but at the same time,
I don't feel like that's tricking if you go on Backpage, because those females on there are asking for money. You know, when you go on Backpage, you're basically willing to give money. Why else would you go on Backpage if you're not willing to give any money? Just a look?
I'm just saying, in my opinion, if it's not your piece of game, if it's not your main POG, your main lady, you know what I'm saying, and you just straight out buying pussy, then, you know, that's my opinion. I wouldn't do it personally. I don't knock no man for doing what they do, but to me, I just don't get down like that, never have. Shit, look at me, baby, I'm Lenny Mack. We don't play those kind of games around here. This is not an act. My last name ain't Mack for nothing. Now, Richie Rich, me and you, we hit the strip club a lot of time. Right? We go in, we have a good time. We just went to Dallas Cabaret last Tuesday, Wednesday. When we go? Yeah, we got so fucked up, you know what I'm saying? We just forgot when we went, but we went to Dallas Cabaret South.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Had a good time in there, you know what I'm saying? We of course we threw a little money around, you know what I'm saying? And that's not tricking if you're having a good time. But like I say, that wasn't me going in and basically saying, hey, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna find a strip and I'm gonna give her $100. Maybe, just maybe, she might come home with me and I don't gotta jack off tonight. Cause
now let me tell you this. Now, if she tell you to get that 100 and you give it to her, and she say, yeah, I'm gonna go home with you, but shit, once you looking for her, you like, damn, where she go? She done already left. You done got tricked.
So you a trick.
Yeah, you tricking.
Alright,
you got tricked. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
You got it for your $100.
Now, you know, I have another. I usually rotate my co-host. I think and one of the persons that I really would like to add something to. I don't know if you're in here or not. You still in here? Outside, okay. Well, before we do that, let's introduce to you my guest, because I'd like to bring him in on this conversation. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the only, Young Jim.
So now I'm getting fucked up, like I don't know no other way to solve them. So I just keep on drinking and smoking and drinking and smoking, smoking and drinking and smoking and drinking.
Appreciate you coming in tonight, Young Jim. How you feeling, baby?
Awesome, brother. How you doing?
Say, man, I'm cool always. You know what I'm saying? Living the life, man, class distinction.
You know it.
Hey, boy, you heard the conversation that we were having backstage, I'm sure. So, you know, I see you have a lovely wife, K. Renee, next to you. Yeah. Everybody, K. Renee and Young Jim, that's the power couple to Beyonce and Jay-Z of the city.
Hey.
You know, but I'd like to know this much, man. You know, it's not tricking that because you're married, you know, and I don't want you to go home and have no problems. But what can you tell me about what is tricking in your eyes?
Well, sitting back listening, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing Rich said. You have to be fooled, you know what I'm saying? I was taught you can't use the definition in the word, the same word, you know what I'm saying? So if it's tricking, you can't use tricking in the definition. I'm sorry. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So if you're fooled into spending money, then you're being tricked. You know what I'm I'm saying? That's how I look at it. If you know, like from some of the other conversations, it's like if you know what you're doing, if you talking bargaining, hey, 150, what can you do for the 8? That's a business. That's just like any other business. You walk into the flea market or whatever the case is, they work with you on the price range. You coming to buy something, purchase, you know what you want when you get there.
So
You get what I'm saying? You're peeping out what you want and you buy it. So that's business. But if you thinking, man, this is the woman of my dreams and she looking at, dang, you gonna pay all my bills when you being tricked. That's just how I look at it.
Okay. I got my partner in here, my real kinfolk, Mr. Deuce Deuce. What you think tricking is, brother? I know you got something to say about it.
Man, trick can go a long way. I mean, it's so many different ways of being a trick. Like my brother Richard said, man, being tricked by a female, that's one way. And the other way, if you just a straight out trick, man, you see something you feel like you gotta have, you know, you spend the money for that. You know, you spend money for what you want. You know, I think a lot of dudes are tricks, you know, when they be tricking buying this jewelry, you know, this fugazi jewelry and some of these old, you know, what we call Wookie Jordans and clothes, you know. To me, they tricks too. You know.
Why they tricks though? They know what they want. They know they getting them whoopties. You don't get no J's and big T like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying you're a trick if you go buy it.
Why are you? But
You know what I'm saying?
Why are you a trick?
I mean, because you trick yourself and leave the street.
Amen, brother. That's all I'm looking for. I can dig it.
Young Jim, man, I know you got a lot going on in the city right now. You know,
You working.
your Pbent is everywhere. I see it hashtags, you know, I see a lot of different artists hashtagging and putting stuff about Pbent this, Pbent that. What can you tell me about the empire of people that's called Pbent?
Pbent, first of all, stands for Platinum Beats Entertainment. We just don't say that because it's bigger than beats now. But first of all, it's a family. It's family in business. That's what makes us so strong. That's what makes us a real empire. A lot of cats out here, you know, it's money and money. You can't buy loyalty. You can only buy it for a certain amount of time until the bigger, you know, bank account come on and now that loyalty switch up. But family, you know, when it's deeper than music, when it's deeper than money and all that, that's when you got something special, and that's what Pbent is. We're a family first off, and then we get to the business, because we're all dope at what we do. So when you take that, you know, the love into it, and you take the business and the talent with it, you got something serious, you got something special. I think we got it right now.
So let me ask you this: what's your newest single?
Newest singles, man. Right now.
I said, hold on, everybody. I said singles,
Hey.
not single, because of Pbent. We push singles. We have plenty of songs that we push out because they're great. You know what? We got great music, but tell me about your newest singles.
Well, we'll say, yeah, right now one of our focal points is 420, which was playing before I came in. Shout out DJ Shampoo. 420 is the record we pushing right now. Me and my lovely wife on it. I made the beat. I'm super excited about it. It's touching a lot of people because, you know, everybody gets their 420 on. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but the ones who do, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: my lovely smoke.
Hey, you gotta put him on the spot.
That cuss feel good about yourself, man. That's the time. Toast to my love. It's toast to everybody. This is what we do.
Make a track because I'm feeling like making a track, and other times I make a track because I have to perfect my craft. You know what I'm saying? It's a dedication that I have to the music, to myself, and to my craft. So when I don't want to make beats, I force myself to make beats. And then other times when I'm in the vibe, it's like I need to make music because if I don't, I'm going to kill everybody type. You know what I mean? It's just psychopath type stuff, excuse me. You know what I mean?
Or when artists like you and I inspire.
Or I get, you know, clients and people that I love that say, hey Jim, I need to make some music, let's get it in. And it's like I'm always down for it. So music is a part of me, so it's easy. You know what I mean? It's easy.
So what is your inspiration when it comes to writing? Same type of inspiration?
It's the exact same thing. I write when I feel it. You know what I mean? I write when I'm inspired. Sometimes some people come in and like yourself, you know, a few of your records, you're like, Jim, and you hear something, I'm like, heck yeah, I hear something. I'm inspired by what you did, you know what I mean, to the record, so it's easy for me to jump on it. Other times, if I'm not gonna get on it. I've had a particular artist come in and they like, Jim, let's do it, and I'm all down for it, and then the topic, what they were on at the time, I wasn't feeling. You know what I mean? I didn't feel any kind of way about it, so like, I'm not gonna force myself to get on the record. you know what I mean, to talk about things that I don't really want to talk about at this moment in my life, you know what I mean? So I just do it all about passion.
So who are some of the artists that you've actually worked with that, you know, as far as, you know, just even if it's just you jumped on a track rapping or if you did the track yourself?
Right now I'm excited, man. We finished up the interview with Don Chief. That's out right now. I did pretty much 95% of that production and his last 4 albums. So I've been spending a lot of time on Chief right now. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, my wife, myself, my team, my camp, the Summit, Puka Leroy. I did T-Cash, Follow the Leader. I'm excited about that record. QP Living the Dynasty, Facts record, Winter Low, so all them SMU boys, they doing their thing right now. So, and each individually, I probably worked with every one of them except for Jason Lear. So, you know, we got some things bubbling while everybody else is bubbling, is helping our situation.
Exactly.
We are out here in front of Black Orchid with Big Smoke Barbecue in Allen, and this is parking lot Pbent. So let me ask you a question. What do you think about tricking? What's your viewpoint? Define tricking.
I think tricking is you paying a fee to get something in return.
How do you feel about that? Is that something you like down your alley?
That's what America was built on, so it is what it is.
Care to elaborate?
Not really. That's what America was built on. America was built on tricking.
America was built on tricking, but
I mean, I sell food outside the strip club, so tricking is good for me.
Okay.
You know, I need all the tricks to come out here and get some of this good barbecue. Don't trick all your money off in the club. Come out here and trick off on this pit. Get you some good food. Got ribs, chopped beef, smoked wings, turkey legs falling right off the bone. Y'all better come get you some.
So-called bad bitches go broke trying to buy the latest outfit just to go to park there. I bought a latest social
check them out, come get you some barbecue. So let me ask you a question. Personally, how do you feel about a person that wants to trick?
I don't feel no way about another person wants to trick. I know I've tried my best not to trick in any situation, but I have tricked off on many things in my life. You know, take a girl out to the movies.
Okay.
You trick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it
You
is.
see a pretty female, you don't mind spending a couple dollars?
Sure.
What about the reverse way?
Oh, I love doing a female trick on me. You know, I made a lot of my business in my life. Females tricking on me.
So overall, you're not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it at all. They say it's not tricking if you got it, but you know, it is what it is.
My sentiments exactly.
Boom.
Hey everybody, this is Cherie with Lenny in the City, and we are parking lot Pbent. And tell me your name.
I'll be Flip.
You just coming from the strip club? We're out here at Black Orchid, by the way, in Dallas. How you doing? Let me ask you a question. What do you feel about tricking? Okay. So, are you in that category of people that might trick, per se?
I don't call it tricking for somebody. I'll pay for it.
Okay, elaborate a little bit. So, you're in the strip club, see a nice girl, do you consider giving her a tip tricking? Okay, so what about on the street? You see a nice female. You want to pay for her or do something for her?
Well, it depends on how she acts.
Okay, fine.
She got to present herself. She got to be presentable. Now, I just can't see.
What's presentable?
I just can't see on the street and just see that I like her. Just give her money.
Okay.
Then she got to, you know what I'm saying? She got to.
So basically, if you see something you like, she catch your eye, you don't mind spending money. Okay. And what about the reverse of that? Females tricking. You ever had a female trick on you?
Yeah.
So either way, you're with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
You going in the strip club, you need to be tricking. If you're not tricking, go home.
That's how you feel about it?
Yeah, if you're going in the strip club, no, don't be caught no Memphis. But seriously, if you're going to the strip club, spend your money.
What about outside of the strip club?
You know, if you got a woman you want a girlfriend on the side. Or if you got a wife, you got a girlfriend on the side. You could die today or tomorrow. Your wife gonna get everything. So your girlfriend needs to get hers off the top. I'm telling you, girls, get yours off the top.
You got a trick.
Nah, I don't like tricks.
Okay, so how do you feel about women tricking? You know what's
Oh, hell no, she retarded. She's retarded.
All right, you heard it right there. You heard it
Don't be
first.
tricking your butt out
Lenny in the
these
city.
niggas. The proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is in your pants. So you gotta go line down there. When you know what you got, then girl, you know how to do what you do.
Hey, what's going on? In the city, we parking lot picking with woods. Shit, we out here in front of Black Oak, Big Ray's, barbecue things. What's your name? Rachel right here. Shit, she ready to drop in. How you feel about
Okay, so I've never had a trick before. So if I had one, I would feel very comfortable with what they're trying to give me.
You work hard.
Yes.
You know what to get at?
But I would not give them what they're trying to get. They'll just be giving me things just because they think I'm cute.
Sound about right.
Alright, what's your name? Alright, we're outside of Black Orchid with Poncho. You just coming from the strip club, we're about to go in. And let me ask you a quick question. We're from that Ray Smoke Barbecue in Allen. What is your definition? Why you not in every couple?
Getting money and getting shit out of it.
Okay, so how do you feel about it? Would you define yourself in that category? So here in the U.S., what we consider tricking is like give a woman money because she's real pretty and just wants some time.
Okay.
Is that something you participate in? Do you guys do that? Do you know about it?
I didn't know about that definition, but I guess it's really good. I think
Okay, so like you don't mind tipping the dancer, that kind of stuff. What about a real pretty woman on the street? You see a real pretty woman walking by, think you spend money on her just because she's beautiful?
Well, if she's not good, that's the Hey, what's going on? In the city with Lenny. I'm right here with my girl, Yellow Cass. I just want to ask you a quick question.
Okay.
How you feel about trick?
About trick. Do I trick or for the men to trick?
I want both.
Okay, like see, with my man, like I trick on him. Like designer shoes, he gets that and are you gonna judge me?
No, keep going.
Okay, we've been together for a while, so I buy shit for him, he do for me. It's mutual. And it's not tricking because I'm his woman. He's supposed to buy me shit. Now, when somebody approaches me and they talk about different shit or whatever, that don't really, I don't like that. Hey everybody, it's your Lenny in the city and it's our segment Parking Lot Pbent. What's your name? We got Kirsten right now. Did you just come from the strip club or are you about to go in? She just came from the strip club. So let me ask you, Kirsten, what is your definition of trick?
A dude willing to spend money on a woman that doesn't actually have.
Okay, how do you feel about that? Do you ever let a man offer a trick or how do you feel about that?
If you have the money and I know you have it, then I'm gonna if you don't have it, I'm still gonna take it, but that's mine. If you don't have it, don't.
Alright, so what about reversing that? A woman that tricks on a man.
If that's my man, I don't have no problem.
Alright, you heard it from Miss Kristen out here at Black Orchid. Alright, we're out here at Black Orchid with Miss Gray. How you doing, mama?
I am great.
Alright, Gray. So you just leaving the strip club?
I am.
Did you have a good time?
I had too much of a good time.
Alright, let me ask you a quick question. How do you feel? Well, first of all, define tricking. Tricky.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the song definition. I mean, it's not tricking. I guess you have money. So tricking is giving money when you know you don't have it to give. Basically, I mean, you're just basically giving away all your hard cash when you know you don't have it to give.
Okay, so what about a sugar daddy? Somebody that knowingly has the money and tricks. How you feel about sugar daddy? Is that tricking or is that something different?
I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Some guys are very lonely. Some men are very lonely. So they would do anything in their power to have ladies, and it doesn't matter whether they're young or older. They don't care. They would do anything to have them in their presence.
Okay, so you seem like you know a lot about it. Let me ask you this: have you ever let somebody trick with you, or have you?
Okay, you get a little personal. Okay, however, I have had a guy. He is older. Okay, and he's not a sugar daddy, because I feel like a sugar daddy has to be at least 50 to 60 plus. Honestly, I mean, I feel like 39 ish is not a sugar daddy. Honestly, if you ask me, he's the guy who is. I mean, if he is doing what a sugar daddy does, he's the guy who is basically desperate. And there are a lot of desperate guys that I know.
So are you okay with women that trick? How do you feel about that?
Oh my God. If she is a woman and she tricks, I'm gonna tell you what I think about her. Number one, she has low self-esteem. Number two, she is very desperate. I'm just being honest. I mean, she don't believe in her full potential. She don't know who she is, and she doesn't believe that she can have this idea of a great man in her head. She feels like she has to buy that idea of a great man, and that, in my opinion, is the worst thing possible. Because I feel like, as long as you have to buy a man, he's never gonna be your man.
All right, you guys, you heard it right here, Black Orchid Parking Lot Pimpin'.
Hey, what's going on? This is Lenny in the city. We got right from the Black Orchid. What's your name? Duration. Right now, how you doing, right? Alright, I'm just glad you said
I don't like guys that trick. I don't think it's a good thing. It's too much crap on you. As much as I know about it, I don't like it. It's not a good thing. Sugar daddy can be alright. Yeah, I need a sugar daddy. No. Well, if he's like just an old guy that's just single and got money, and he's not out there, he don't have a bunch of little mamas, he just has like one mama. That's not bad, you know. So men get lonely.
This big daddy from Cincinnati signing in.
Cincinnati checking in. Well, let me ask you something.
No, come on, that just sounds, you
have anybody that's
She never said it best, man. It ain't tricking if you got it.
There it is.
So, ladies, you just heard that he might be a trick. I don't know. Hey, we all tricks our own way. You know what I'm saying? Trick or treat.
Lenny in the city. Check us out.
Bingo.
Alright, I'm standing out here with the E at Black Orchid, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about tricking. So, what do you define tricking for you?
Tricking is,
Okay, so how do you feel about that? Is that something that you do set up your lane? Or?
They can make up for it, then they
Does that count
pick up a mix.
Okay, so you got a mixtape. How do we find out about that?
Well, the mixtape download it there, listen to it. The E's called You Can't See Me. You know what I'm saying? You go on my Instagram page, EA3, EA_EA3. Click on the link, check out the description, check it out, my lifestyle, all that.
Alright, sounds great. Y'all heard it right here.
What's going on? We out here at Black Orchid, man. Pretty much summing up what we're going to talk about. Tricking.
Yeah, we had some real good points of view. Thanks for everybody that participated. Let us know your opinion. We really appreciate that.
Big shout out to the Smoke Barbecue. Also, good food. We had a lot of pretty women out here. We had a lot of good time.
We're Parking Lot Pimpin'.
Parking lot pimpin'. Parking lot pimpin'. Parking lot pimpin'. Parking lot pimpin'.